case you missed it, I am taking a road trip from Arizona to Kentucky to visit my mom and camping along the way. Today is day 3. Where are you going, pal? What's up there? Freaking me out a little bit. I don't see anything. Am I gonna have to look in the glove box? Better not be a mouse. I can see that. Is it the rest of your breakfast that you wanted? Is that it? So for today's lunchbox lunch, I'm going to try this package of tteokbokki, some Korean rice cakes. I love those little rice cakes. They're just so like chewy and springy. And I've never tried one of these kits. I usually just buy bags of them frozen. And then, whoa! There's definitely something garlicky in here. Packet of the rice cakes. There are 2 in here. We're just going to do 1. And sauce. And then to add a little protein, I'm going to add this other package of dried pulled pork that I got a long time ago. I'm going to put everything in here except the water. And I'll do that when we're about an hour out, maybe 2 hours out. For breakfast, I filled up pretty close to when I got to camp, so I don't have any morning gas station snacks planned, so I picked a pretty high calorie bar. This is a Go Macro bar mocha chocolate chip, and it is 270 calories. I'm going to say something about yesterday's bar, even though it was a little crumbly. Definitely good dark chocolate flavor. Oh, no wonder it's so high calorie. First ingredient is organic brown rice syrup. Yeah, the first ingredient is sugar, basically. And then almond butter. Okay, so it's almond butter that's giving the stickiness. I actually think yesterday's beat this one. Not a seasoning packet, it's a dehydrating thing. Don't eat that. I'll give you a tiny piece, okay? Oh, that's a lot. I think I'm going to save half of this. Not the best lighting in the world, but it's still kind of dark outside. Also, I forgot, I feel like I should have a vegetable of some sort, so I got this kale flakes. It's just dried powdered kale. I'm not sure it's going to contribute any flavor, but I'll get some nutrition of some sort. Oh, it's definitely garlicky. No vampires here tonight. That marinate, and I'll just add water later. Camp's about packed up. All I have to do is put away my chair and the stool. Move all the stuff I had in the back to the front. Turn off the lights, move the battery bank, the plug for the fridge, the usual. We're getting a routine now, but still, it's about 12 minutes to 8, so a little behind schedule. Gunther is on guard duty. I'm not sure what he's watching now, but I think it's the nice man who offered wood. Anyway, also, for the record, he has not pooped since we left Phoenix. So, anyhow, lunches. Here I borrowed the crate top because at the bottom does get pretty warm, and I worry about that with the seat. Power bank is plugged in, ready to recharge. I think we got down to about 63% last night. And yeah, we're gonna drop off trash, refill water, use an actual restroom one last time, and get on the road. wanted to note that I was gonna take a shower here, a real shower, but they're pretty dismal, to be honest. It's like a prison toilet. We are on our first toll road of the trip, and this is nice. This is worth $3.55, and it saves 15 minutes, supposedly. Also, I totally forgot to fill our water jug before we left, but we'll be fine. I had filled up my water bottle, his water bottle, and the steel growler, so we're good. It was just more for extra water. Also, there was no early footage from departure because I was fighting a migraine, so I had to take the GoPro off my visor so I can put my visor down. Luckily my hands are absolutely ice cold, so I've just been using them as like an ice pack. I think I managed to nip it in the bud before it really started. So next thing I would need is just a big dose of caffeine, and Starbucks would be nice. I don't need gas or anything. I just I'm gonna go to coffee. Love's coffee isn't horrible. Plus this rest stop is the Towanda rest stop. It's always hilarious when I go to the restroom. Give people pause. Sometimes they get a double take. Also, for the record, it's been about an hour of driving, and we're at 81% from 63%. Are we in Missouri yet? We're in Kansas City, but I think we're still in Kansas City, Kansas. This is not the rest stop I was going to stop at. I was actually going to stop at the one 50 miles up the road. But I'm hungry and it smells like lunch is ready. Alright, here we are, and okay. Well, most of the liquid ran off to the side, so I don't know if this works or not. Alright, so it smells good. half soft and half a little hard. And I think that's going to be the case for a lot of these. Still pretty good. I just have to be sure next time to somehow keep this level. Bucket seats. I did try and stuff my beanie under the tray to level it out, but not super effective. This end is perfect. Well, I had lunch. Gunther didn't want to eat his lunch. He didn't want to drink water, and he didn't want to pee, and he tried to eat a stick. So, fail, F minus, buddy. And we have 4 more hours. Good thing you're cute.
Because I don't think people are good at deduction. I don't think they're able to pick up on nuances, Ed.
Yay, we're in St. Louis in time for rush hour. Yes, we're going to Illinois. In case I get kicked out, this rest area. According to iOverlander, you could totally spend the night here, and you're right on the lake. Not a terrible plan B, but I'm really hoping that this is not going to be a problem. Oh my gosh. Hello, mama baby. Oh my god, this gate's open. Hi, friend. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hello. Okay, thank you. See you later, pal. Under the wire again, it says that they are open till 6. It is 5:34. It's been like this for at least 10 minutes now. I mean, nobody else's time matters. For goodness sakes. Hello. We got a reservation, Site 85.
Alrighty, and then you guys are good to go. Do you know where you're heading tonight?
Nope. Okay.
Just follow that all the way back there. You'll come here to the edge of the lake and the road will turn. Just follow it all the way back. It splits.
Normally, I would not pick a spot next to any facilities because that means traffic. But in this, I didn't really have a choice this time because I booked kind of late. But I actually don't mind having, I'm gonna have the bathroom and the shower right next door. Restroom assessment. Better than the last place. A lot of bugs. No, maybe less dismal, still dismal. But they are single stall, and I like that. Anyhow, check this out. Yeah, table, fire pit, 4Runner. Do believe I have power tonight, should I choose. I did bring my extension cord and my adapter, so it should be a 30 amp one. I probably won't use it, but got it. Ooh, mushroom. I wonder what these are. They look like they could be puffballs. I think they're more the same. They're just old, look, spores. Okay, bud, I think that's the end of the trail. Very short. I somehow managed to record this vid in time-lapse mode, so let me recap. We are making Snoop Dogg's ramen. You heard me. It's just ramen with beef jerky and cheese slices, topped with Doritos. That's looking good. Never thought I'd say that about this. Look who got a seat at the chef's table. It's easier to keep an eye on him that way. All right, as predicted, the GoPro died, but I did put in another slice of cheese. Now, the final pièce de résistance. Gunther, this is like reminds me of our first dinner date. Do you remember? We had ramen together. I think Snoop's on to something. That's a damn good. You can enjoy this sober. update. So we sat by the fire till a little after 8, and it started to kind of peter out, and it's getting a little chilly. It's gonna be about 10 degrees colder tonight than it has been, and it's happening sooner. So I went ahead and deployed the sleeping bag, and Gunther's taking advantage of it. And then we have the other blanket, which the Kelty blanket we could put on top of that. So I think we'll be fine. Again, I don't think the electric blanket will be needed. And what else? Took a nice hot shower. It was pleasant, good pressure. Water was hot. Can't complain. It was fantastic. Gunther even got a little brushing. I only got the top side. It doesn't do a whole lot for his messy hair, but it feels good for him. So he's all relaxed now. More relaxed than usual. We don't have to rush tomorrow. Tomorrow's a half day of driving, and we've got some errands to run on the way. So yeah, it should be a nice chill day for a change. So I guess what I've learned so far in this trip, in addition to account for time zones, keep snacks in the front seat, 8 hours is pushing it. If I want to do 8 hours a day, I have to leave before the sun comes up, and that's just not happening, just because of the questionable, the limited check-in times. It's not like a hotel where you can show up at 8 o'clock at night if you had to. So yeah, shorter days. I think I was trying for 6-hour days when I was planning this trip, but just the way the facilities were spaced out were just not working for me. So I had to go longer, because it was either 4 hours or 8 hours. So it's either going to be 3 days or 4 or 5 days. So yeah, and so far 3 for 3. I have not been challenged for having camping equipment. I have not needed to bust out the stunt tent. First night, never even saw the camp host. Second night, she came by and just said I had to pay at the front, and I told her, I'm like, actually, I have a reservation. I already paid when I made my reservation. And she apologized and said she hadn't checked the reservations yet. So, but she didn't say anything about me putting the 4Runner in an RV spot. So that was fine. And then the people here, same thing. This is so that was 2 state parks, and this is a federal park built by the Army Corps of Engineers. The first time I've stayed at one of these. And yeah, didn't say anything about not having a tent or an RV. Anyhow, I don't think I'm going to watch a movie tonight. I think I'm going to try and read. I finished my audiobook driving, so I finished my audiobook. I finished about 6 podcast episodes, and my playlists are getting played out. So I don't know what I'm going to listen to tomorrow. Another tip, I did the free trial of Audible a while back. I did the free 30-day trial, and you got enough credits to buy 3 books. So I had already listened to the other 2, so I was saving this one for this trip. So even after your trial ends, if you bought your books with your free credits, you can still access them after your trial ends. I did check one out on Overdrive from my public library, but I don't think that they're downloaded. I think you stream them, and so I've been trying not to use my data. So I've only been listening to downloaded media. Anyhow, I have a good old analog book, which I should probably be able to finish pretty quickly. It's pretty short.